Hi everybody, I am in the kitchen today and I was about to cook up a nice pot of nice warming soup. I don't know about you, this time of year when it starts getting a little bit cool outside, days start getting a little bit shorter, I like a nice warm hearty soup to warm me up from the inside out. And today I thought I would look through the produce that is out and around and I saw some broccoli and I thought I would go back to a basic that I have that I love, which is a creamy broccoli soup. So although I'm not cooking that soup up right now, I wanted to talk to you a little bit about the benefits of broccoli and why broccoli is so good for you. Broccoli is part of a family called the cruciferous family of vegetables. Most of the cruciferous vegetables actually have a little bit of a bitter flavor, and some people don't tend to like to eat them because of that. But believe it or not, it is that bitter flavor that actually makes them so very good for us. That bitter flavor comes from a compound called sulforaphane, and sulforaphane is an antioxidant. Now, many of you know I talk a lot about an anti-inflammatory diet. Antioxidants help fight inflammation. So the more fruits and vegetables that we can add into our diet that fight inflammation, the healthier we'll look and feel. So if, for instance, you're suffering from joint pain, I have arthritis, so I am constantly looking to eat anti-inflammatory foods to keep that inflammation down, to keep those pain levels down. But they're also very good for digestion. If you have digestive problems, it could be due to inflammation. So digestive problems, but also it could be mood. So if you're finding like foggy thinking or mood swings, inflammation could be the basis for that as well. So it's a good thing to look to your diet as well as your lifestyle habits to minimize what causes this inflammation. And cruciferous vegetables happen to be some of the best ways of doing that. So I have a couple of different vegetables here. In that same family, the cruciferous family, you can find Brussels sprouts. I don't know about you, but when I was a kid, I did not like Brussels sprouts at all. They always were soggy, and again, that bitter flavor. But now that I know that the bitter flavor is so good for me, and I know how to make them and cook them well, I really do love them. Another one of my favorites is arugula. Again, arugula has a slightly bitter flavor, but it's a wonderful addition to any salad that you're doing. You can even cook arugula up much like spinach. So, benefits of cruciferous vegetables. I talked about sulforaphane and its antioxidant immune boosting power. But they're also full of fiber, vitamins, minerals, and believe it or not, a little bit of protein. All good for us. Broccoli in particular is very high in vitamin C. Vitamin C is a type of antioxidant. It helps build the immune system. It also helps with skin repair, so it helps feed and build the elastin and collagen that is in our skin that helps keep it elastic and young looking, very important. Broccoli also contains a lot of vitamin A, again, very good for wound healing and eyesight as well. So a lot of different benefits that come with eating these vegetables. One other thing, very high in fiber. Fiber is very important. It's one of the most overlooked aspects of our diet these days, because the standard American diet does not have very much fiber in it. But fiber is very important for several different things. One, just regulating our digestive system, eliminating toxins, but also it's a food source. not necessarily for us because we can't digest it, but it's a food source for the microbes that grow and exist in our gut. And they feed the healthy microbes, the ones that are producing enzymes and hormones and small chain fatty acids that help maintain a healthy lining to our gut. All things that are necessary for keeping us healthy and our body functioning properly. So, very important, fiber. And then just last but not least, talking about eating cruciferous vegetables. Sometimes it's not so easy to say, but variety is important as well. So look to try different vegetables, try different fruits, vegetables. In general, I talk about variety as being important because every different fruit and vegetable has a different antioxidant, but they also have a different fiber profile. So it's very important. So other plants in this family, I mentioned some of them. Bok choy is another. Cauliflower is also another. Kohlrabi is also another one. All have different flavors. Kale is another. They can all be prepared in different ways. Their nutritional value will vary depending on how they're prepared, but the most important thing is to get them into your diet. All right? So I hope that you found this helpful. I hope that it kind of gives you a little bit of incentive to try broccoli again if you've gotten away from it. If you don't like broccoli, try cauliflower. It's a little bit milder in flavor. That's also in the same family. So I'll be cooking up my creamy broccoli soup. Looking forward to that. I'll probably be roasting up these Brussels sprouts as well, and maybe having a salad with my arugula. How are you going to use your cruciferous vegetable? Let me know. All right, I'll talk to you soon. Until then, eat healthy. Bye-bye for now.